Okay, welcome to the show, Jerry Brown.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm honored and happy to be here.
Introduce yourself.
For those that don't know me, I go by the name of Jelly Brown. I'm sitting with my boy Benny, Poppy. Hope you guys are doing well.
Is that your real name?
Jelly Brown?
Mm-hmm.
A good question. Should I say? Should I not?
Tell us your real name. You're a star and everyone wants to know, they want to know you.
So it goes back to primary school. Coming to Australia, coming to Australia was hard, but when I go here, obviously we have African names, long names. For example, Nyokuru, Nyombana. It's very hard for white people to pronounce
So your name is Nyokuru.
No, I'm just giving you an example.
Okay.
My first name is Jelif. My last name is Sinzinkeyo.
Sinzikeyo.
Yeah, but then it's hard for when we came here for people to pronounce that name because they're not familiar to that. Yeah, to that
So you
word.
had to cut it.
I had to cut it, make it short.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. So where and when were you born?
I was born in Tanzania, and I'm originally Burundian. So my mom is Burundian, and yeah, I think my mom is Burundian, my dad is Burundian, but I was born in Tanzania.
Okay,
Yeah,
so how old were you when you came to Australia?
It's been too long. I feel like white already. 12, Jesus, 1, 2, 3. I have to count even. 10, 11 years now, if I'm not wrong.
11 years.
Yeah,
Wow.
actually, it might be 12. Yeah.
12 years.
Yeah, 12 years in
Okay.
Australia.
Wow. Do you even know your language?
I mean, I do 50-50. Yeah, 50,
Don't forget
50.
your language.
Never.
Do you recall any interesting story as when you were a child? Or?
When I was a child, really, I mean, I have interesting story, but if we're talking about Africa, I don't have much, can remember. But here, I have very interesting stories. So basically, when I came to Australia, my English was 0.0. I did not know anything, but hello, how are you? I'm good. Okay, I'm going by.
That's all you
That's
knew?
all I knew. And when we saw dogs, I thought like, hey,
You had to run away.
we have to run because like in my country there's not much dogs. Like where I grew up, there's not much dogs, and it's like it was very scary. Like just seeing stuff moving around the floor and like barking. So that's one of the story I can say.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you fear dogs
Hey,
In
of
short,
course. So I don't like them.
till now.
I mean, now they're okay, but now beforehand, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, what was your favorite game as a child?
My favorite game. Benny, what was your favorite game?
I used to play soccer when I was a kid.
Playing soccer, obviously.
You like soccer?
Yeah.
Oh.
Soccer is a
Do you
sport.
still play soccer?
Yeah, actually, I still play soccer, and I am in a soccer team. So shout out to North City.
That's good. Anyway, I knew you as a dancer.
Here we
But-
go.
I knew you as a dancer,
The dancer
right?
is here.
So you don't dance anymore.
Sometimes when you go to a extent, when you're getting old, you have to pass it to the young generation.
Okay.
So I go what I had, I pass it on to
Your little brother.
Uh,
So is that
uh,
your real brother or?
brother from another mother.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so he's a new, the big deal. Yeah,
It was not his passion.
that was not my passion basically, but
Okay.
I still dance. I still love dancing.
Okay.
And
So
yeah.
when did you start this music career?
When I came to Australia, that's where everything started because my parents are Christian, and like for African parents to have a daughter or a son, they need to be into that God spirit.
Yes,
that God,
yes.
yeah. So basically, my mom forced me to go to church and forced me to
They
join choir.
forced you. You didn't want it.
I didn't want to because, like, to be honest, I'm not gonna say I didn't know God. I know because my parents being Christian, so I always knew they're Christian, but I didn't believe in God. I didn't know who God is until I went to church. Started going to church. My mom and then the next step was to go to choir. So my mom made me join choir when I was very young, like 10, 11 years old. So music became a passion because I've been doing music for like when I came to Australia. Basically, the rest of the years I've been in
You
Australia.
were little when you started singing.
Yes, I started in a choir, so and that helped me push my music and became independent. Who I am right now is because of choir and the love I have for music and obviously God. Because
So who is your biggest influence in your career?
biggest inspiration, Biggest
Who
inspiration.
inspires you? Let me say.
Who inspired me? To be honest, I have people like people I'm like friends basically inspire me. Like if I look at, for example, my little brother here, the thing he does music. I mean, he does dance videos. And the way you're like, when you're passionate about something, you keep going, you keep pushing, you don't stop. And the more you push, the more you get better. So
That's
I can say my friends inspired me, and not only that, watching Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, they're my biggest inspiration. Like and just my mom as well. My mom is inspiration too.
She's a singer.
Oh, she's not a singer. Yes, Sue. She's not a singer. That's not.
She doesn't sing in church.
No, I mean, all my brothers sing, my sisters sing, my mom, hey, different story. But she's an inspiration, like the things she does at home.
Does she support you in your music career?
To be honest, she does and she doesn't at first. She didn't support me because when you start doing music is a big universal, music is universal. It's like it can take you so far. So, and sometimes you do music, sometimes you can lose track. So my mom didn't support me because obviously I told her I'm gonna be a singer. She's like, no, you're gonna end up being like smoking, drinking, just being like those rappers.
And you don't wanna do that.
And then that was not where I was wanting to go. It was not my passion. It was not my passion to go in my direction. So I had to prove my mom wrong. And obviously,
You do the right thing, I must say.
I did the right thing. So I just sing and then trying to keep it where my mom can say yes. So now my mom supports my music. She listens to my music. She posts me on her WhatsApp.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So she supports you?
She does now. Before she didn't, but now she does. And she knows she raised a star.
Oh, perfect. I got a star here.
Shout out to my mom. I love you, eh? Man, nakukunda.
I know. I love my mom too.
We all do it. Yeah.
So do you have siblings?
Do I have siblings? I have a soccer team.
Ah.
Yes. You know how many people in the soccer team?
12.
Exactly.
12, 11. 12.
11. You play netball.
I know.
So yeah, I have 5 brothers, 4 sisters, mom and dad. Big family.
Are you the oldest?
I'm like in the middle.
You're in the middle?
Yeah, in the middle.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Are you the favorite child? Or?
I can say, I mean, if I want to be, that's a good question. I can say I'm a favorite child because, I'm blessed. I'm talented, I'm gifted, I'm loved. And I can say I'm a favorite, and I'm humble to others. So I can say I'm a favorite child.
Oh, that's good. How old are you? Sorry, I had to ask this from
No, it's okay. I'm very young. I'm still going my big.
20 something. Let's
No, 20 something, no.
18.
18? Benny.
That's too much.
If I was 18, that's very, very, very young. Now I'm 20. I just turned 23 actually.
Oh, you're still a baby.
So I'm very yeah. I'm still growing.
Yeah. What was your favorite subject in school?
Benny, you like dancing?
Yeah, of course.
Dance is it. Me, I love dance.
So you in school you have dancing as a subject?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
You never. As we have
Dancing
dance.
as a subject?
Yeah. We do as okay.
Guys,
Oh, dancing is a subject.
As a subject, you do.
It's like art. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like art.
there's a dance. Yeah, as a subject for our school where I went to, Praia Hills.
Depends on the school.
Yeah, it depends on the school really.
do you do exams?
Hey, you know you
For it?
No, but there's dance thing what you call it, classes and stuff. Like our subject.
Maybe they don't have to do the exams. They just have to.
No, there's exams. Like the exams. So what happens is you create a dance and they can see like you create a routine and you showcase it. And obviously it's like exam because they have to go through it and see if you ticked the boxes. You know the dance, the song is on time. You know all that. So, yeah.
And you
Dance-
get marks for that?
You have to. I'm telling you, I got A. In fact,
That's,
shout out to my
that's
dance
good.
teacher.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was she your,
She was one of my
your
favorite.
favorite teacher in school?
Her name is Miss Sermon. I mean, I'm sure she's gonna hear this somehow, but shout out to Miss Sermon. Like, she was amazing. She was the best dance teacher, honestly. Like, she got a beautiful heart, beautiful soul.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was there someone you like? Is there someone you didn't look up to?
I can say yes, and he's sitting right next to me.
Him?
I look up to this guy.
But you always post Diamond. I want to hear
No,
Diamond.
but listen, yeah, Diamond, I look up to, but I also look up to this guy too. Like, like I say, me, I look up to my friends too, because Diamond is already a big star. He's already like out there. But me, I also look up to my friends too. My friends.
Let me ask you a question. Do you look up to him as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
Like every day.
yeah, because the more like when you look up to somebody, when they inspire you, when they do something they love, like that's inspiration to you. Like You can't just sit there. Like for example, you can't sit there and you see your friend working. You don't work. You're sitting home watching them on social media, working, getting money. You feel like I need to do something in my life. I need to work as well. See, they're inspiring you to do that. So for example,
push yourself,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that if one example for him, he does dance. He's posting video. He inspires me to do that. Do music, post videos, just like that.
That's
Also,
good.
Diamond Platinum is one of my biggest inspirations too.
I know. I wanted you to say that. Could you
I don't think so. Diamond is not gonna be.
Diamond. I know. He doesn't know us.
Exactly, he doesn't know us. So let me tell you about someone that.
So start post. I want
But
you
he
to start.
might know him.
I want him to start
Who knows?
posting you.
Actually, I met him. I met Diamond
Because
before.
I've seen the
yeah,
I've
a
seen
photo.
the picture, a photo.
Yeah, me and Diamond.
Him and Diamond.
And we talked.
The way you post Diamond, I want you to start posting him.
I'm posting him every day. Every day.
Okay, I want to start seeing you.
Hey, you're not seeing the right way. You need
And
glasses.
this
Yeah.
question, okay, this question goes to all of you. What's your definition of happiness? If you like, I don't know. What do you think happiness is? If someone asks you what is happiness, what would you say?
Let me pass that question to him. I can come last.
Anything.
You know, the youngest first. What's happiness to you? You should, yeah.
Happiness, like the meaning of happiness.
What is it?
I think the meaning of happiness is when when you're doing something and when you're proud of doing something.
Yeah,
and
true.
feel comfortable when you're doing it, and when you don't feel when you don't feel any guilty
Yeah.
while you're doing it, and be able to express yourself
Yeah.
maybe in different ways. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. No, to be honest, is what
I'm still thinking.
happiness.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
happiness
Take
to
your
me.
time.
Happiness to me is doing what you love. You're passionate about what you love. You're helping others. You know, that's happiness to me. You know, because happiness to me is like doing what you love, which is inspiring people, sharing your music to the world, or like sending them a message. That's happiness. Because the more you're happy to do that, the more happy people are gonna be. That's happiness to me. Doing what you love. So
So that's your happiness.
Yeah.
Doing what makes you happy.
what makes you happy? Yeah, what makes you happy?
That's
Also,
good.
which is music, obviously. Music is my happiness, if you know what I mean. Doing what you love, which is music. So yeah.
You know what? There's a guy one day we worked together. He asked me that question and I didn't know what to answer. And then he said, "Here, listen to me." He said he works for the whole year from January to December, and then he goes for holiday for like 2-3 months, and he thought that's his happiness. But again, after working, he'll come back and go back to work.
Yes.
So he doesn't know what happiness. Some people don't
Yeah.
Some people don't understand what happiness
Yeah.
is. But I
think some
really
people-
take your answer, like doing what you love.
You love, yes.
Doing what makes you happy, what makes you
100%.
smile.
What makes you smile. And not only you, what makes others smile. That's happiness. You
Yeah.
know?
What do
Yeah,
you
I
want
think
to
some people they just feel it, but they don't know how to express it, like how to explain it in the words.
Yeah.
Because sometimes happiness, like as I was thinking, explaining happiness is in words is difficult. It's hard.
What about if you have a girlfriend that you love?
Yeah, yes.
Is that your happiness?
Me niko single. Me niko single.
joking.
Nigeria maisha. Nigeria my
has-
music.
everyone be happy. Depends on like into different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People. Anyway, that's
Yeah,
true.
everyone has
Yeah, they have their own
different
happy ways.
Yeah.
So, what's the funniest thing that has ever happened to you guys?
The funniest thing. The funniest thing. Oh, when we're playing soccer, this is like a couple weeks back, and we're versing old people. Like old people, like let's just say people like 50, 60. And the funniest thing, we're young, we're very young, we're super fast, we're super intelligent. The funny, they bet us. Old people, like Papa. Yeah, they bet us.
The
And
big
like,
papas.
Yeah, I imagine that was the fun.
They
And after
bet-
the game, we're like, yes.
How
so
can these
How can
papas-
this Papa beat us?
They are faster than them.
We're faster than
They're
them.
stronger than
They're
them.
strong- yeah.
But they are big and tall. They can easily push you off.
Put a red card, they give them the go out. Yeah, what the hell? That's football. So that was the funniest thing for me. I was like, what the hell just happened? Like, oh my God. Yeah, that was one of the
about
funniest things.
you?
I don't know about you.
Today's not my day. I will.
Oh, yeah.
But you can answer anyway. That's fine. That's fine.
Loud.
Oh yeah, I said today's not my day. I will answer that question next time.
Yeah. All right, next time then.
So, Jerry, as a
Yes.
star,
Yeah, I'm not started yet.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years from now?
Oh, 10 years.
Let me say 5 years from now.
Yes, that's a very good question, honestly. What do I see myself in the next 5 years? I see myself as obviously getting my music out there to the world, not just Australia, but to every country, every country. People listening to my music, sharing, getting the message. I just want the world to be a better place. And also, I see myself as not only me, but I look up to my family. I love my family. I want my family to be somewhere I'm happy, I'm satisfied, and be like, yes, I work hard for my family. Or I work hard for my my brothers and sisters, and yes, they're doing the right thing, they're following the footstep. So I want to see them grow as well.
Growing.
Yeah.
That's good.
So
I've just realized they don't have glasses.
yes. So oh my God.
I'm sorry. I've just seen it now, to be honest.
That's good. Nanisumbua. Hey, utaka you cut, no? You cut that one. Yeah, you know, Franco style.
Okay, what accomplishment are you most proud of?
Whew, so much. To be honest, coming to Australia, learning my English, be able to say hi, how are you better, meeting new people, getting my music, winning music awards, getting nominated. Dancing.
Yeah.
And also so much accomplishment I've done. Getting a job, working, studying.
What do you do?
Or what I do is top secret, you know. I don't want you to be a boss, but work hard for yourself.
Encourage the youth.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. But that's one thing too.
And what do you do in your spare time?
My spare time, I support artists, other artists, for example, other talents. I try to go on like YouTube, either support them, either get inspired by them.
Okay.
So also I listen to music.
So you learn something from the big stars?
Yeah, big stars. Also just the local ones, any talents, dance.
So you don't go out, go to friends?
Well, I do go out though, but like that's what I do mainly. My main highlights I do. Stay home, listen to music, you know, watch videos, get inspired. I also do go out, family, friends, and do recording and just practice.
Who writes your music?
Who writes my music? I have a couple people that writes my music. I have this person, Africa. So when I went back home, they do my music. I got connection with them. Do my music. I send them beats. They send me beats. Also, I've got my friend Golden Boy. I have a couple boys I work with. So I have friends that just record me. We work together as a family. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So, what's your biggest hope in life?
Biggest hope? For the world to be a better place. Yeah, that's one thing I hope.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what place does religion have in your life?
It plays a big part. It has, as for me, my parents have always been Christian. Like me growing up, my parents have always believed in God. So,
your parents or you? I want to hear.
No, for example, my parents. So like my parents are obviously they raised me. So as soon as I came out, I knew they were Christian. They loved God.
So you followed?
I followed because it's my parents. But then I became deep into God. I know God is the only reason why I'm here. I know God is the only reason that I have this talent because it's from God. If it wasn't from God, who is it from?
Yeah, that's
and perfect. I know at the end of the day, you know, I'm doing this, you know, to thank the mighty God and to also thank, you know, like the gift He has given me, you know, because God can take it anytime. Yeah, so that's what I do.
That's good.
Yeah,
so,
that's it.
Like you said, your parents made you to go to church. Like they made you to be a Christian. Now that you've grown, you have a choice.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're a Christian?
I feel like I'm 100% Christian. Without God, I'm nothing. I can tell you that I'm no superstar. Without God, I'm literally nothing. So I just thank God, and God is the greatest. Whoever's listening to this, God is the greatest. You always have to put God first.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, when Jesus said no, when Jesus said yes, nobody can say no.
No one can say
exactly. No one. Yeah.
Okay, what are the main lessons you've learned in life?
The main lesson I've learned in life, you're gonna get people that don't like your music, that don't support you, that don't want to see you do good, but then they can act like they're your friends, or they can act that
hypocrites.
Yeah, hypocrite basically. So I've learned that no matter what you do, always have that passion, always be passionate in what you do, always believe in yourself, always, no matter what. I'm gonna repeat myself, always believe in yourself.
All right, that's good. What's the name of your new song that you just released?
It's called Wanje. So yeah, Wanje.
Can you give us a cappella?
Hey, yes, my voice.
Just a small a cappella.
So this is my new song, guys. It's called Wanje. It's up on YouTube, and I'm gonna give you a little snippet. Get away, get away. I want to go for a holiday. When I go far for a holiday, just you and I. You look so fine, you fine like Coca-Cola.
Wow.
You look so fine, you fine like Coca-Cola.
Wow.
Mubakobwa bose, jewe ndachaguye we. Mubakobwa bose, jewe ndachaguye ona. That's it.
Wow. Continue.
Hey,
Like,
I can't continue. Go watch it.
Go watch it. What's your YouTube name?
So I have 2 YouTube channels. So my first one obviously is Jelly Brown.
Jerry Brown.
For those new, Jelly Brown, and my new one is We Don't Play Records.
Okay.
So that's
you
what-
have two.
Yeah,
channels.
2 YouTube channel, and that's where you can find Wanje is on We Don't Play Records. But yeah,
That's good. So, what are the last words? Because we are almost at the end of this show.
yeah.
What are the last words you have for a young boy trying to start his music career out there,
Yeah.
or a girl, anyone?
Yeah. So if you're watching this, I'm sure you're gonna be watching this soon. I just want to give you an advice in life. Always remember who you are. Always remember God is always with you no matter what. Put God first. You can never be last. Your friends might doubt you. Your friends might say you're rubbish. You're gonna get nowhere in life. But put God first. He's gonna change your life. And always remember, follow your dreams, chase your dreams, work hard, and you achieve. You'll get what you want in life, and you'll get far. That's all I can say.
Thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you to my the next big thing. Thank you to Ben Popping
I
for
have to
coming
get-
out.
I have to interview you as well.
Yeah.
For having me too.
One of my
You're
biggest inspiration too, and my favorite dancer. So shout out to him.
Give me.
And obviously shout out to this
Thanks for
beautiful,
com-
shout out to this
Thank
beautiful
you for
song.
coming, guys. I really appreciate your
having us.
presence.
Like, share,
And
and
subscribe.
Ciao.
Hey, mwah.